I have a foundation review, and it's going to be on the Rimmel London Stay Matte Liquid Mousse Foundation. And the shade that I have it in is Light Porcelain, and I believe this is the lightest shade. Really, I probably could have used the next shade darker, but I make it work. And I use as my setting powder, I use the CoverGirl pressed powder in ivory, so it kind of has a tint to it, and it helps even out where it needs to be evened out. This foundation claims that it's a lightweight shine control, and its feather light liquid mousse blends flawlessly for natural looking all day shine control. Silky smooth formula leaves a perfectly matte baby soft finish. Lightweight texture, won't feel heavy or greasy. First off, this isn't really a lightweight foundation. It's more of like a medium to full coverage foundation, and you definitely will be feeling like you're wearing makeup. It's not like you're not wearing makeup like it really claims. And it's not overly heavy, and it isn't greasy. It's definitely not greasy at all. And if you're seeing any shine on my face now, it's because I highlighted my face with a shimmering face powder, so that's what you're seeing now. But when you put this on, like I'll insert clips, it's extremely mattifying, and it does cover very nicely. I've got more than 8 hours of wear out of this foundation, and the only place that that I would need to reapply is around my nose area. There's always wear around the nose, and this foundation is very, very matte. And if you have dry skin, this foundation is definitely not for you. It does, where it's so matte it comes off like it will cling to dry patches on your face. And I do really like the coverage of this. Like, I have a lot of freckles on my forehead, and if I was to really be going for trying to cover them, this foundation would. I think it does a good job on just one like layer of foundation. This foundation is buildable, but if you do have dry skin, it's going to start looking cakey on you. And I like to make sure you moisturize before you use this foundation, as well as I like to use a primer. I've been using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and it fills in your pores and gives you like this clean slate to work with, or you know. And the clip that I'll show you how thick the foundation is, it's not runny or anything at all, and I will insert that clip now. And I picked this up for $6 at Walmart. There are 8 shades available, so if you're in between shades and stuff, you might have to pick up 2 or just pick up 1 and make it work with like a powder like I do. And you will see in the clips that I will show applying the powder and stuff over top of this. Now if you're using this and you do have kind of dry skin, not like a ton of dry skin, and you can get away with wearing this, then I would suggest maybe just setting like where you would get oily, not like all over, because the more powder product you apply to this matte foundation and the more layers of like building it up coverage you want, then you will start looking cakey. But this is a good foundation. I'm not like passionate for that. I really do enjoy using it. I've been using it for a while. I'll start several pictures of it on my face. And I've wore this over 8 hours and it did not oxidize at all, so it did not change colors. It looks it sets super fast, and I like that it doesn't, as the day wears on, it doesn't change colors, so it does not oxidize. That's good. And yeah, so it lasts all day with minimal wear around the nose. It's a great coverage. It's very matte if you like that kind of foundation. You can always, like I did, like highlight in areas if it's, you know, if it's too matte. But I really love this foundation, and I apply it with a Soho beauty sponge. Mine's all dirty and nasty, but I like to use it with this. It blends out so effortlessly and just looks flawless on your skin. So I would highly recommend using some kind of like beauty sponge like this, or beauty blender, whatever, to apply it with. But you can use a brush, because when I first got this, I used this brush a couple times with it. It was the Real Techniques foundation or expert face brush, and it works nicely, but this will blend it out so effortlessly. It does work great. Like, I would, if this was too dirty, you know, I would definitely use this, but I like that I can have it on and blend it out in no time with this. So I just like it, and this will give me a more like thicker kind of coverage of on the face, if that makes any sense, like, because this just blends it out so nicely. And yeah, so definitely, if you can find this foundation, definitely give it a try. Like I said, I found it at Walmart for like $6, and I really do enjoy Rimmel foundations, but I just thought I'd do a little quick review, insert some footage in there of application and pictures of how it looks on the skin. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. We'll try the product out for yourself, and thank you guys for watching.